my name is Alicia, and today I want to share with you something I learned in Management Reporter, also known as Financial Reporter. So if you're in Microsoft Dynamics D365 Finance and Supply Chain, you have the capacity to write your own financial reports. And the tool is actually called Management Reporter or Financial Reporter. So I learned something cool in here, and it's around discriminating on vouchers. So when you're actually writing a financial report, you can say, hey, I want all my production cost vouchers to be on a line by itself in the report. And someone asked me this a while back, and I thought, you know what, I don't know if I can do that or not, because when you're in Management Reporter, you're pretty much saying, hey, I want this main account and these financial dimensions and so on. But there's actually a really cool tool that you can use to say, I want specific vouchers or voucher series on a line. So I'm going to switch over to Management Reporter and show you how I did the setup here. I am in Management Reporter now, or Financial Reporter. For the rows, I'm just going to take a quick look here and show you what I did. And this is going to open under the column called Row Modifier. There's a pretty cool feature here. So if you double click on that, you can tell the system to take whatever the current period is, and again, I'll show you the output for this report in just a second, and then you can discriminate on an attribute. So here, I specifically wanted all of my raw material values that came from production cost variances. So when you're processing a production order and you do the end function, it's going to post to this production cost variance voucher series. And I specifically wanted it for my raw materials. So on the line, I put my raw materials, and over here I have my raw material account, and then under the row modifier, I'm saying I want the values just from these certain voucher series, so these voucher numbers. And then if you take a quick look at my rows, or excuse me, these are the rows, so if you take a quick look at our columns, you'll see that the columns are very basic. And our output is going to look like this. So when you actually run the report, you get your GL account and your description, and then by month we can see what our raw material variances are specifically for production orders. So the next time you want to say, hey, what is the total value of scrap, for example, if you were doing inventory adjustments. So if you're doing inventory adjustments, you know everything goes to that inventory gain loss account. But when you set up the journal name for inventory adjustments, you can give it a different voucher series. So by doing that different voucher series, when you write your report, you could actually go in here and say, okay, anything that gets posted to the inventory gain loss account and it has a certain voucher series, I want that value. So now all of a sudden you're able to slice and dice your data at a pretty granular level. So it's just another feature, another power of having different voucher series in the system. So the next time you get ready to write a report, if you want to get really specific about something around costing or something like that, just know that you can use this row modifier and use the attribute for voucher and put your voucher series in here, and then you'll get a line for just that one thing on your report.